twinkle 8 million stars, but it's about most people just call it my Holocaust poem. It's about the Holocaust, and it's about as much intro as it needs. My name is unimportant, because to the government I was faceless, so tonight I will remember so you never forget. I remember when they told us to sew stars into our clothes they glue, like yellow racist firebombs exploding on the lapels of my vest, shattering my neighbor's hearts of gold in the hatred, screaming religion like scriptures in the Old Testament, and they left us with the impression that stars were harmless. They were just figments of our imaginations, and they never lit up the night. But that was just seed resting in hypocrite soil. I remember when blue-eyed Black Hawks swooped down in Green Brigade uniforms. They were Germany's war bots, hopped up on meth in the delusion that the way our tongues scratched Yiddish in the oxygen pinned us as enemies. And they made us believe that we could hold on to our beliefs better if we were just separate. I lived in the real ghetto, where there were no back doors to walk out of, but we all must have tried and broken our noses because they painted our facial features as ugly and misshapen as stone. But the funny thing is, before the revolution, I was the best looking kid in my grade school class, but that all could have changed when my face met the soul of a grown man's combat boot because I was smart and thought there was a reason they named them cattle cars. Over 17 of us died. There were 38 when we left the ghetto. I still remember our orders. They split us by sexes, and the blunt end of an officer's gun broke my mother's wrist when she wouldn't release my father. My mother spoke German and said, "It's okay. I'm just gonna go take a shower." And she must have gotten really clean because that's the longest shower I've ever heard of. And that was the day that reading became non-fundamental because letters were just alien symbols that we used to be allowed to use and we were so human. But now, we were just bacteria under a sponge, ripe for extermination. We were nothing but garbage, so we're not burning our bodies. And if you were a toddler, they did it while you were still living. And that was the day that I lost my name. They must have misplaced it and decided I was better off as a normal because you didn't name your lab rats. Some days your stomach felt like it was eating itself, and have you ever seen a skeleton with skin on it? Flesh delicately draped over bone like a walking water balloon could break at any moment. Wearing pajamas like he'd been sleeping for a long time or would be soon, and we took death. It's easy to say goodbye to your best friend at recess, knowing you'd see them when school let out, but this is not an institution of elementary learning. This is Birkenau, and we were no longer school children. We were the toys Nazi men played with. Kaddish is the prayer for the dead. We said it every night, but you can't say Kaddish for yourself when you know you're doing it.